Hey everybody, and welcome to another Learn to Digitize video. My name is Sue and I am from OML Embroidery and OML Digitizing, and today we are working in Wilcom Hatch embroidery software, and we're talking about gradient fills. Gradient fills are awesome for everything. I just think they're absolutely fantastic. And here in Hatch, they are super easy to use, and you can combine them with other effects and play around. But this is how you do the basic gradient fill. So I want to digitize. So let's go to my favorite toolbox, go to Digitize, and all your options are right there. Why don't we just do a square? So I clicked on square, and we're going to put a point down, and we're going to drag it out, and we're going to click where we want it to end, and there we go. We have the tatami fill, and that's what we're going to use for this one. So we have it filled, looks good. Should we change it to red maybe? No, I'm thinking blue. Blue is a good day. Blue is a good blue. I like that one better. Okay, so we go over here to the object properties and we go to effects. And right here is the gradient fill. So what we need to do is click on, you see the different profiles, and you can see by the nice big icons exactly what this is meant to do. So profile 1 is less dense stitches, meaning they're further apart at the top and dense at the bottom. Profile 2 is the opposite. Profile 3 is dense at the bottom, lighter in the middle, dense at the top. And profile 4 is the opposite. So it's lighter at the top and bottom, thicker through the middle, more dense through the middle, lighter at the bottom. So for one, we are going to do profile 1, and that looks cool, but you have to make a couple of changes for it. You have to go out into the stitching drop down and you have to take your underlay off. Now remember what underlay does. It gives a nice base. Now this is meant to be lighter stitching, and watch what happens when I take the underlay off. That is more of the effect that you're looking for. That is exactly what you want. You see the difference? I'll put it back on. That's okay. That's fantastic. And so you have to take the underlay off and you will get the same effect. Let's go back in here. Let's try profile 2. See, I like that. That would be so beautiful on just about everything. Profile 3, which looks amazing. And profile 4, exactly what we thought. There's a lot more stitching in that one. It's a lot more dense. So let's stick with profile 1. And of course, if you decide you don't like it and you don't want to use it for whatever project you're working on, you just click here to remove effect and you're right back at the beginning with no effect on it. But let's go profile 1. Now we've taken off our stitching, our underlay, we're fine. Now let's play around with it a little bit, and you can go right beside your select button is this reshape button, and it is handy for just about every stitch that you do. You click on it and you can see this screen here. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. It's hard to see it. I'll zoom in when I'm editing. That little green diamond is your start point. And right down here, it's hard to see it's red and it's across, and that is your end point. You can see them actually a little bit better when I zoom out. And you can move those around. It doesn't make a whole lot of difference to this design. What will make a difference to this design is the angle. And it tells you if you hover over it, because of course Wilcom Hatch tells you everything you need to do pretty much. It tells you you're at a 15 angle. So I just grabbed it and I'm holding down the left mouse key and I'm going to pull it out a little bit so we can see it a bit more. See, now I changed the angle of it. We can do it this way and we can actually move it. Let's see if I can grab it. Well, I grabbed that. Let's move it out of the way. And that's the wrong one. It's hard to grab just because of the way I set it up. No, well, that's reshaping, which is cool. Why don't we just reshape whatever works, right? Now I can get it. Woohoo, that took a little bit much. That's okay. Easily put back because it's awesome. There we go. All right back. And now we can do the gradient goes this way. So you can really work with what and get exactly what you want out of any gradient. Let's try another one. Let's try profile. How about completely different, profile 3? And we can change the stitches just like that. See how that works? And that is exactly what profile 3 is supposed to look like. Let's change it to this way. Isn't that awesome? So now it's more dense at the top, lighter in the middle, and more dense at the bottom, exactly how the picture shows. And you can get right fancy with it. Look at how that looks. Man, if you put a solid color behind it or did an opposite, copy and paste and do the opposite, that would be fantastic. So you can easily change the angles, you can easily change the profile, and you can create awesome gradient fills so easily on this program. A lot of other programs have it, but it seems really complicated to figure out and drives me crazy. And a lot of people don't bother to do it because there's so many steps. There just isn't for this. Draw out your shape. Take off the underlay. That's the only thing you really have to remember, and you'll notice it when you're looking at it. And pick your profile. That's it. That's all you have to do. Pick your profile. If you want to change something, you go to your handy Reshape button and look, just change it around. And that is how you make amazing, amazing gradient fills here inside Wilcom Embroidery Hatch software. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel to let me know that you want more videos just like this one. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, and happy digitizing, everyone.